What do you mean, or so I thought? What do you mean? Welcome in, everybody. It is Tuesday, Monday? What day is it today? I don't even know. It's Tuesday, right? Yeah, it's Tuesday. Had a blip there for a second, but welcome in, everybody. Hopefully everybody's doing well. It is our music sharing live stream that we do every week. But yeah, so let me see. I got a few announcements that I have, but let me catch up on chat first. Why are you not scrolling? Scroll. I want to get to the top. Very rude of you to not let me scroll. Bruh. Jim, welcome in. Getting first over on YouTube. Callie and Aleatorio getting second and third. Heckin', hi there, hello. Let's see, how are we all doing today? Good, thumbs up. And I am also doing well. I gotta. I'll catch up in a minute with what I got going on. But let me finish up. We'll hold on to that thought for a second. Here we go, or so I thought. Hello everyone. Pop stars also welcome in, and I recognize the name, but I can't remember how to say it. But Alv P. Rolla, welcome in. Lost One, also hello. And now this thing's blocking. We gotta remove that. There we go. Hopefully that stays gone. And over on Twitch, thank you for redeeming first. Marilyn. I recognize the name as well, and I'm butchering it, and I know I am sorry. But welcome in as well. A Doe supporter, hello. And there's Dew on the Grass. Heckin', hi there, hello everybody. Pyrola, I remember that. Yeah, I remember now. Oinker, also welcome in. And Cute Unicorn Chaos, hello. And also JP, welcome in. Heckin' hi there, hello. I need to move my water bottle because it's blocking Twitch chat. No, you said it fine. Yeah, ow. But yes, I got it right. I actually remember that this was happening this time instead of joining way late. Well, glad of you to join in. Glad of everybody to join in, to be honest. Quite frankly. So let's see. A week in review. Let's see. Work was a blur. I don't really remember last week, I'm gonna be honest. I got completely caught up on reactions, so I'm super happy about that. I got a couple more that I gotta do now, but I got all the backlog done, so I'm happy about that. If you've noticed, there is a new style of thumbnail on the videos, or maybe some of y'all have noticed, but some may or may not have. But today's definitely should have been new. I was testing out a new thumbnail style, and I kind of like it, and I'm gonna stick with that for a while. So, it's kind of the same style that the live stream one is on YouTube. So just imagine that. But yeah, I went through and changed all of the ones I had uploaded that haven't been released yet. All of those are gonna have the new style and everything. So I'm excited about that. Also, I don't know how many people know about a TENS unit, but it's this little device that you hook up and you can stick electrodes on, and it sends these electronic pulses to wherever it's attached, and it like stimulates your muscles and stuff, and it gives you involuntary muscle spasms for however long you got it on for. I'm hoping that's gonna help fix my arm, because this muscle strain's really upsetting me, and I can't work out, and I tried yesterday, and that was a mistake. I made bad choices yesterday. But hopefully that's gonna help a little bit, so we'll see. So next week, we are not gonna be doing a live stream for the music sharing, because, and I will show you why. Let me get this pulled up, and then let me move chat over real quick, and then there we go. Next week, next Tuesday at 2 p.m., we're going to be celebrating 5 years on Twitch. We're going to be doing some stuff over there. It's the 5-year affiliversary, so it's pretty cool. Going to have a lot of fun with that. And I should be live on the other YouTube channel as well. I have multiple YouTube channels. I have this one, and then I have one where I've uploaded some challenges that I've done on stream, and then I have one that has VODs on that I haven't really done anything with, but I also haven't exactly had any VODs in a while. So, that was just kind of sitting there. But yeah, so we're going to be celebrating this, and because of that, I'm really not going to have time to do a second stream next week because it's office week for me. I have to go to the office on next Thursday, and I have to I got to mentally prepare for that exhaustion. But it is what it is. Having said that, in the Discord, which you can check out all the socials in the description for YouTube, and YouTube or Twitch has all my socials down below, and I believe one of the commands shows the socials. I can't remember. It's been a minute. But I have this poll set up right here in the Discord. So I'm leaving it up to everybody. I put green, gray, or white. So be sure to vote on that when you're able to, and that'll be fun. And then I figure we'll go over the schedule for the release for this week. So Sunday, Monday have already happened. Also Tuesday has happened, but we'll go over them briefly. So Sunday was Sebnum Farah. It was a song Kankiri Klari. I got it. There we go. That was a really cool one that I got to check out. Yesterday was Diana Ankudinova. It was her cover of Personal Jesus. I got to do that one with Hermione. Today's was Will Ramos. He's the singer of Lorna Shore. He covered Sleep Token's Chokehold. Definitely a phenomenal cover. I think personally he did better than Sleep Token, but that's just my opinion. So going forward for the rest of the week, we have Wednesday with the reaction recap day. If you don't know what that is, I pick a couple of the reactions that I do on the live streams, and I turn those into reactions. It's kind of like a best of for that day. So tomorrow we have 3. So we have the Bass Gang, Hooked on a Feeling, and Tim Faust was featured on that as well. We also have Morissette, Fly Like a Bird, I forgot what the cover was. I know it was a cover, but I forgot who the original was. And then Unlucky Morpheus, it was the song Black Pentagram. So those will be happening tomorrow. Thursday is Rush, the song's Mission. I haven't done Rush in a minute, so it was really cool. Friday is The Warning, is their rendition of Enter Sandman, and there's a really cool surprise with that performance as well, and I did that one with Songbird. And then Saturday is The Beatles, the song Don't Let Me Down. So really cool stuff coming up and some stuff that's already released, so be sure to check that out if you haven't, and the upcoming stuff as well. Okay, hi, I'm back. Let me see. Let me minimize everything so I can get chats turned back on. There we go. Nice. Happy Twitch birthday. Yeah. Happy birth. Valen birth anniversary. That one. Yeah. BRB. All right. Cool. Let's see. I'm familiar with that. Tins didn't help me. I don't know if it's really helping or not, but the tingling is fun. So at least I'm having fun with that, and it's forcing me to sit still. So maybe that's a good thing. I don't know. Oinker, thank you very much for the super chat. Can we request songs via super chats? Yeah, I guess that would be a viable option if you wanted to do that. Everybody does get one free one, and if you wanted to do a priority request, I do have Buy Me a Coffee set up in the link below. Or I guess you could do the super chat as well. And then we talked about it on Twitch last week. Gifting subs, I guess, would be like one way to go about it. Or bits, if you wanted to do the Twitch currency bits. That's another way to go about that for priority requests. But yes, everybody does get a free one on Twitch. I pinned the link at the top. You can check out that. And then on YouTube, the link's in the description as per usual for the request link. LILT helped. Interesting. I haven't heard that one yet. Tins and EMS. Hope it helps. I really do. I really hope it helps. We'll see though. I think Tins helps with circulation. Well, I need something done, that's for sure, because this strain is making me sad. I can't work out. LILT is laser therapy. Gotcha. Okay, cool. Also, Oinker, I'm sorry. Thank you very much for the super chat. I think that the prices of things in Brazil are very overpriced. Like today, I had to pay basically $18 for a popsicle. That is overpriced. That sucks. That ain't worth it, like, at all. I completely agree that's overpriced. I don't want popsicles anymore, like, at all. Although I haven't had a popsicle in years also. Let me see. Is Brazil like the USA of South America? I don't know. Only somebody in South America would have to be able to answer that, to be honest. And, you know, I couldn't say. I think TENS helps with circulation and laser therapy. Can you please react to Dominion Sisters of Mercy? I sure can. Also, thank you for the super chat as well. So yeah, I guess super chats, same as Buy Me a Coffee, $5 minimum. If you want to do a priority request that way, gifted sub on Twitch, or 500 biddies as well. I'll update the document eventually for all of that. I don't know, haven't gotten around to all that. But yeah, let me get the thing up. There we go. All right, so I'm gonna have to go find that one. Let's see, YouTube. Okay, Dominion Sisters of Mercy. Okay, so Sisters of Mercy is the group, and the name of the song is Dominion. Okay. All right, let's see. And I'm guessing we're doing the music video. I'm not watching it yet. I'm just pausing it because I wanted to pull the link for the thingamabob here. Okay. Sisters of Mercy Dominion. There we go. Okay. Got that on there. All right, and as per usual, we have the list, you know, in order and everything, and we'll get through as many as we can. I cannot promise that we'll be able to get through all of them tonight, but I will do my best. You know, I always try to do my best, but I can't guarantee anything. Nothing is 100% certain. But yeah, so let me see here. It is me, or have we lost Ace? Is it me, or have we lost Ace? No, I'm still here. What happened? I have a shirt of the album this is from. That's cool. Still fine for me. Ace Abade. Also, yeah, he's still there. Or still here. Should probably refresh your stream. Maybe. That might be yeah, because I haven't dropped any frames or anything yet. Hopefully I won't. Hopefully my internet holds up today. That'd be superb, you know? Alrighty. I think I'm all caught up. Yeah, still on Twitch, all is normal. Yay, love that. Alright, I'm gonna get over her. And I think I went through all the announcements. Yeah. Yes, I did cover everything. Okay. Fantastic. Alright, cool. Let's move this over here. Hey, there's the lo-fi. Alright, let's go ahead and mute lo-fi. Alrighty, so we have our first one. We're doing Oinker's request, priority request, Sisters of Mercy Dominion. So thank you very much for that priority request. Let's go ahead and check it out. Also, I guess what I should do is put chat over here. That way I can have both Twitch and YouTube together, because I won't be able to see while I'm doing this. And then I'll check on chat after. Okay. Yeah, we'll figure it out. But yeah, let's go ahead and check this one out. Also, how am I positioned? Am I good? Maybe I should back up. It's probably good right there. That's good. All right, let's go ahead and check this one out. Here we go. I'm gonna guess this is like from the 80s. It's very jazzy. She kind of has like an Elvira style. They had great harmony.
Far away in the heat of
That's probably a good pausing point. Yeah, there's a lot happening in this video. I definitely some sort of story. I'm more focused on the music than the video itself, so I'm sure I missed a couple of things, but like it's a really cool like synth sound going throughout this, and like his voice is a little bit deeper than I was expecting. Also, I was more expecting her to be the singer because she was the one that was shown first, but he's doing the main, he's got lead vocals here, and then she's doing backup vocals, which I mean they have great harmony. Like he hits the lower notes, she hits the higher notes, and she gets some like really high notes, and like they have some great like range, great harmony together. And just they kind of also stick out by comparison of everybody else around them, just because like they're both dressed in white, and like they have this like really interesting style. You know, she's got the crazy hairstyle and everything, and then everybody else is, you know, I'm not really sure where they're at, but it kind of almost reminds me of the Mummy, the Brendan Fraser Mummy a little bit. Just everybody's on camels and horses and everybody and everything, and they're in these like I'm not even sure what kind of locations, but like excavation areas. Like, it kind of just reminds me of that. But yeah, I mean, definitely awesome. Like the synth sound, I'm definitely enjoying. Like it definitely has that 80s style to it, and just how it's filmed and everything. It kind of looks like it's from the 80s as well. But yeah, definitely having a lot of fun with it. Let me see. Let's bring chat over here. Let's see. I'm back. Welcome back, James. Or welcome back, James. Sorry, I read. I hyperfixated on the read on the reading. Yes, it's 80s. One of my favorite bands, goth rock. That's goth rock? I didn't even notice. I just kind of, I don't know. I picked up like a bunch of 80s like style in that, and I just goth was not one of those that I was thinking about. I can see why a Swedish band I like have been compared to Sisters of Mercy. Andrew Eldritch is the lead singer of the band. Okay, so Andrew is the vocalist, and what is the woman's name? The drums that are heard in the band's songs aren't really drums, but rather a drum machine. Right? Yeah. Yeah, it had like I was thinking it was some kind of like synth or something, but yeah, okay. So that's pretty cool to learn as well. So it's a drum machine. Let me see. What vol vol. Why am I having trouble reading that? I'm having an issue on that one. Voluminous, did I pronounce that right? Hair and snare. Yeah, everything is screaming 80s. I agree, yeah. She looks like Michael Jackson joined Kiss. I can kind of see it. Only kind of, though. I think I see where you're going with on that. She does. No, not Roxette. I've checked out a cover or two of Roxette, and then all of a sudden I hear them on the radio, like pretty frequently on one of the stations, and I'm like, have I just never paid attention, or did they all of a sudden like just start making a comeback or something? I'm not really sure. They're called the Mist of Avalon, the group that you said it's a Swedish group that is compared to this group. Okay. Yeah, I feel like a lot of the sounds that are in the song, like there's elements that you can pick up in a lot of 80s songs for sure. Good morning from Australia. Ian, welcome in. Patricia Morrison is the backing vocalist in the song. She was only in the band from 87 to 89. Gotcha. Okay, so Andrew and Patricia. Okay, I can remember that. That's two names. That's not too bad. Keep it playing. This is the worst light. What? What do you mean? This band only has 3 studio albums, but they still tour. Okay, so they are still together. Okay. How many people are in the band also? For my simile, keep it playing. Dude, I'm confused. I got confuzzled. I'm sorry. All right, let me put chat back over here. We'll catch up on that after this. So yeah, let's back it up just slightly. You know what she kind of reminds me of, especially in this frame? David Bowie, and especially in that Labyrinth movie that I can't think of right now, where he was the Goblin King. Very very similar style, right? Am I wrong? Can you hear me? Well, no, I can't hear you, Jim, but you're also typing things out. The band only has 3 albums. There are currently 4 members, 5 if you count the drum machine. Yes, we count the drum machine, absolutely. That's a better simile. Gotcha. I see. I see. Oh, I see. Wherever I was, that was a bad frame. Okay, I understand now. I gotcha. Okay. Okay, BRB, I messed up. Okay. Well, we'll see you in a minute. We're going to go ahead and get back to this. So here we go. Also, his cane like turns into a sword. That's really cool. I'm sure there's other movies that this would be like better stylized from than The Mummy, because The Mummy hadn't come out yet. She stole a sword or his cane. I'm not really sure which. It kind of looked more like a sword rather than the cane, but it looked like she stole it. Huh. Interesting. So yeah, I was also thinking about like during that second part when he started singing, he also kind of had a David Bowie sound to him. So I'm picking up David Bowie elements throughout this performance. I also haven't really checked out any David Bowie at all. I'll be honest. I never sat down to listen to anything from David Bowie, but from the few things I've heard and the few things I've seen, that. And that's probably wildly inaccurate, so I'm just basing it on the 5 seconds of exposure I've had to David Bowie's material. But yeah, I think it was a really cool. It was very like mellow like throughout. You know, it wasn't like explosive or anything with the music. It really had a very constant like beat. You know, because of the drum machine and everything. But yeah, I think with the vocals and everything, definitely had almost a calming effect, even though like there was some power behind the vocals when they were saying Dominion. It's still a little calming, and I definitely like that. But yeah, that was definitely a lot of fun. Let me see here. Also, so just everybody's aware, the reason I'm doing it over here now, I changed my third monitor. I turned it vertical. Just it fits better and everything, but the caveat is I can't move anything over there because it just would not work out very well, unfortunately. Let's see. I found this song in GTA 4, absolutely loved it, and drive around every time it plays. That's cool. Hello? Hello. I now listen to the band almost daily. That's awesome. I can see and hear, or I can hear and see Ace, but chat isn't updating. You know, that happened to Sky a few weeks ago, and he just went over to Twitch, but I don't remember if he ever figured out a fix for that or not. I'm not sure. Do you do these streams often? I do. I typically do them once a week. We are skipping next week because we're doing the 5-year anniversary stream on Twitch. But I'm thinking of making Tuesday the official day that we do these, just because on Mondays, if I do them, I don't have any time to meal prep, and it kind of bums me out and it kind of stresses me out, and then I'm panicking and doing all these things. You know, my brain just works like that. But yeah, I'm thinking of making Tuesday the official day, and if I can't do it on a Tuesday, I would, you know, obviously let y'all know and see what day works best that week. Maybe a Thursday or something. But like I said, next week, obviously doing that, but also going to be in the office on Thursday, and that's already draining as it is. And y'all don't want me to half-ass these. I don't want to half-ass these reactions. You know, I want to give like as authentic of a reaction as I can. Even if I suck at it, at least I'm trying, you know. But I don't want to be half asleep and have no energy for y'all, because that would not be good on my part, you know. I'm getting Oinkers chats, but nobody else's. Okay. There's not a lot of chat happening. I mean, there's a little. Let me see. Young Sigourney Weaver became a mod. Interesting. You know what? I can kind of see that. You know, Sigourney Weaver, 80s. Well, I'm sorry, I did forget her name. Patricia, also 80s. So yeah, I can kind of see that. You know, she was very pale in this one, so I got that. Let me see. That's my other shot. I see. Zushi, thank you very much for the lurk. Also, real quick. So Zushi is a streamer on Twitch, and she had a giveaway happen, and I won, and I got this carved Pokemon card. It's a wooden carved Pokemon card. It's like really detailed and stuff. It's really cool. It's textured and stuff, and even on the back. So I got that in the mail today. I have no idea when it was sent because I never check my mail. So it could have been a couple of weeks ago for all I know. But yeah, I thought it was really cool. So it's gonna be here. Also, it did come with this really cool stand as well. It comes apart. Let's see if I can, yeah. So it's like very, very detailed and everything. It's definitely awesome. I like it. Also, you know, Pokemon nerd, you know, of course. If you couldn't tell, of course. So if you're wondering what that is in the back, that's what it is. I'm so sorry I forgot to message you. No, surprise! Let's see. I mean, not a lot here. The first part of the video is a little background information for our Arlena. The second part is the song. Gotcha. Okay, cool. Oh yes, you're right. I forgot. Y'all have to remind me because I forget sometimes. Also, I'm gonna go ahead and highlight this because we just did this one. All right, so there is one. So that's the order we went in. All right, so this is the one that we just did. Sorry, I gotta remember to do these first. Don't let me start reacting without putting it in the chat. There's English lyrics that I wrote because the song is in Albanian. Okay, yeah, so let me go ahead and get that pulled. Let me go ahead and get a couple of them pulled up real quick. Let's see. Oh, wait. I know what I'm missing. We need to do resize 50. There we go. Now we're cooking with power. Or what's the Nintendo one? Now you're playing with power. That one. All right, so we'll get 5 up for now. Okay, I'm gonna go through really quickly and pause them just so they're ready to go. I said pause. I did not say start. YouTube, stop it. Stop talking back to me. We're ruining the reaction. What did I just say? Okay. I did it. I don't know at what cost, but I did it. Sorry about that. Cooking with gas. That is true. You cook with gas or, you know, electric, yes. Also fine. Just leave the tabs unloaded. I mean, I could, but I like to have it ready to go, you know. just so I can start it when I want to start it, you know. We'll figure it out. Anyway. All right, so this next one is from Popstars. This is Aralina Ara, I Will Miss You. There's English lyrics. So you said there's English lyrics. There's no closed captioning, so I'm guessing they're embedded into the video based on context clues. That's what I'm going with. So we'll just rock with that. So yeah, let's go ahead and check this one out. Here we go. The first time on television, the first presentation to the general public was the talent. Okay. How old was she when she did this? A few years later, she competed and won X Factor. Got some power there. Since then, she has won many other awards and her songs have become hits, but she carries a pain with her.
Okej, lumturohem shumë për njerëzit që kanë fatin, për mua është fati i madh, ti thua baba, thua më gjesa, po dua baba. Dua t'ja them botës që baba i ka qenë mbështetja ime më e madhe, e kam vazhduar muzikën vetëm prej tij. Ai donte që unë t'isha këtu jam dhe shpresoj ti të krenar shumë, shpresoj.
That pain behind the smile.
Nuk kam patur ndonjëherë mundësi të këndoj për babin. Ti ke kënduar për të dy ne, fakt.
But she is simple, kind, and grateful.
Dhe ta këndoj këtë këngë dhe këto fjalë dashurie, për një më shtrenjtë, pa diskutim që jeti, tu pikërisht në vendin ku ke sakrifikuar gjithë jetën, ke punuar gjithë jetën, për të na arritur ne dhe për të më bërë mua kjo që jam.
I'm guessing that's her mom? If I had to guess. Okay, before we start, I did the thing. I forgot to post it in chat. My bad. Let's just do that now. Okay. So yeah, it's really cool seeing like the evolution of an artist. You know, going through, seeing how they started, seeing what drives them. You know, in her case, it's her father. She still performs basically in his honor, just to make him proud and everything. So it's really cool seeing like all these different clips and stuff. It's kind of like a best of in a sense. Where did that? I want that. Come back. Thank you. Snap back to reality. Okay. But yeah, it's definitely awesome seeing all of that, just her different performances throughout the years, just the evolution of her style, because like you can kind of hear it when she was first starting off. You know, she was just a kid. How old was she when she did that first performance also? I don't know if I can't remember if I asked that or not. But yeah, and then you said, like it said in here, like a few years later, she went on to X Factor and won that, and you can hear like the power and in her vocals and just how much she improved in just such a short amount of time. It's definitely awesome. It's definitely incredible. But yeah, I think that she's very talented and she definitely has a lot going for her for sure. Let me see. Music of songs. Is there a way to check the queue, by the way? There is not. I can just show it when I'm doing the next, when I'm getting ready to do the next one. Basically, I'll show that on screen for y'all. Should react to Sigma Boy. I don't know who that is. Is that like an artist or something? Oh no, no. Sounds like I got one for yes, one for no on that one. Let's see. Off to Work, My Request, Vanessa Amorosi, hopefully I pronounced that right, was 19 when she did this performance. Amazing power at such a high range at the end. Very cool. Looking forward to that. Yes, it was her mom. Got it. I got it right. Gotta stop doing stuff with my right arm. Have a great day. Yeah, so yeah, definitely have a great day at work. When she was 14, she won X Factor. So she was younger when she did, or what is it, in The Little Genius. So I would have to guess like maybe 10. That's probably a good guesstimate on that. So we'll roll with that until we figure out if it was something different. So it looks like now we have the video for I Will Miss You. So it's cool to get some background information on that. So yeah, let's go ahead and check out the rest of it. Here we go. Keme Mungu. I don't know if I pronounced that right or not.
Keme mungu, kur to të shoh nuk do mund të flas, kur numrin tënd nuk mund ta thras. Nuk do jesh këtu më ma ek mërzin, me fol për ëndra e me bot tashni, në çdo sekondë më kujtohesh ti, po largohesh. Pse nuk po rren, kur edhe unë kom me t'mungu. A nuk dashit shka, a nuk dita me tasht, a nuk dita me t'mbajt. Lam t'u mirë po m'thu, ose mundesh me shku e me m'harru.
You could definitely hear the passion in her performance.
Do jetë dimri më i ftohtë, do jetë viti më i gjatë, do ta mbush këtë dhomë me lotë, do fundosëm pak nga pak, do largohem nga këtu, do shkoj ku s'më një njeri, këtë qytet pa ty se du, në çdo vend kujtohesh ti. Pse nuk po rrin, kur edhe unë kom me t'mungu. A nuk dash gjithçka, a nuk dita me tasht, a nuk dita me t'mbajt. Lam t'u mirë po m'thu, po si mundesh me shku e me m'harru. Kem me mungu, kem me mungu. Oj.
All right, pause real quick and then we'll jump back into it. Yeah, I mean, it's a breakup song. You know, at first I thought, because, you know, the information about her father and everything, I thought this song was like, you know, dedicated to her father or something. But then, you know, it sounds probably more in lines of a relationship that ended, and, you know, she's definitely sad that it didn't work out. But it's really cool how it's just on piano and it's just her voice, and like she's got like this power during the chorus. You can hear a little rasp during that, and like through the verses, it's a little more calmer. But it's like a gradual buildup from the verse to the chorus, and then it goes down and back up again. So it goes in waves, which is really cool. The location where she's at is really cool as well. It kind of looks like she's in a forest or something, and there's some kind of building there, and all these like lanterns hanging down. They look really fancy. I don't know how. I guess they're like battery powered or something, because I have doubts that they're plugged in or something, because it looks like they're out in the woods. They might be on a sound stage, but I feel like they're out in the woods. But yeah, the whole like setting here definitely looks awesome. But yeah, it's definitely a very emotional performance. I'm definitely enjoying it. Let me see here. So what I'm hearing is you don't want me to react to Sigma Boy. Okay, well then I won't do that, Oinker. Okay. Am I late? No, you're Michael Jackson. She also played piano, because last time you said you hadn't seen her in any instruments yet. Yeah, I don't think we had. I can't remember, because I know we've seen her sing. I know that much. But yeah, I couldn't remember if we'd seen her do any instruments at the time. Obviously, she can play piano now, so we've gotten to check that out. So yeah, she's very talented. She can play piano. She's got insane range with her vocals and everything. Is definitely awesome. But Michael Jackson, welcome in as well. Let's go ahead and check out the rest of this. Here we go. All right, valid. I guess I could have just let it play out the rest of it, but oh well. So we got to finish the song. But yeah, I think she has like some insane talent. Like she's definitely a great musician. But yeah, definitely awesome. All right, so let's go ahead and mark this one off. So yeah, for those wondering, this is where we're at right now. We are on number 3, which is Callie's submission from the Bass Gang, which we are dropping a reaction for them tomorrow, so be on the lookout for that. With, does it say it on here? It does. Okay, cool. I don't know how to pronounce this name. I'm gonna do my best, and I apologize for butchering it in advance. Ekaterina, Shelihova. Shelyova? I'm sure I butchered that. I don't know. Hopefully I got that right. Yep. Okay. We'll rock with that. That's good enough for me. Pronounce exactly as written. Okay. So it is. Let me get that pulled back up. Ekaterina Shelihova. I think I got it. I hope. we'll rock with that. Let's see. Gonna switch to Twitch. I do see you on Twitch. Welcome over. FWIW, the TBX you see is Norse runes. Translated to Latin, it's TBG for the Bass Gang. Okay. Let's see. So the song I requested is from 1975. Okay. Pronounced exactly as written. Fantastic. Yes, we were going to drop that into chat. Thank you for the reminder. There's that. And then there is that. Okay. Good. I did it. All right. So this is the Bass Gang featuring Ekaterina. If I Had a Heart from the show Vikings, I want to say I vaguely remember something about Vikings. I don't remember though. I could be wrong. I want to say I remember that being a show on like HBO or something. I don't know. I have not seen it. Twitch doesn't have that weird delay YouTube has. Yeah, I think both of them have different delays, but I'm not really sure which. 200 vocal tracks whittled down to 150 for this one. What? There's 150 tracks in this song? That's gonna be interesting. Let's go ahead and check it out. Here we go. Man, holding that note. Ooh. Oh, I see. On the faces, the runes.
This will never end 'cause I want more. More, give me more, give me more. This will never end 'cause I want more. More, give me more, give me more.
The sounds that they're doing are awesome.
If I had a heart, I would love you. If I had a voice, I would sing. After the night when I wake up, I'll see what tomorrow brings. If I had a voice, I would sing.
Cool. This is definitely awesome. The harmony that they have throughout this whole thing, I don't know. It's kind of scratching an itch that I didn't know I had. It's definitely awesome. The bass levels that they're going are just insane. The face paint that everybody has, like we have one where we got some paint going down this way. We got one where it's just over one eye, and then across the nose. We got one with an arrow, and then some like it kind of makes it look like tears, I guess. And then one where it's more stylized with like some eye designs, and then like a little down the forehead. I don't really know much about Vikings in terms of like what their I guess it'd be like war paint. I don't really know what it all symbolized, so I don't really have any knowledge on that. But yeah, I do see what you were talking about with the runes, the TBX, and like one of them has like a rune on his cheek, and I'm guessing the arrow on his forehead is probably a rune as well. But Ekaterina's like facial paint is a little more subtle than everybody else's. Like she just has a thing between her eyes. She has a couple of like marks below her eye, and then one right here. So hers is a little more subtle than everybody else's. Also, the outfits definitely kind of give off that Norse-esque vibe as well, which is definitely awesome. And yeah, the vocal styles that they have, like it starts off with bass and then it goes even deeper bass, and then they get a little bit higher as well. And then with her range being as high as it is, it just creates this like great complete sound between everybody, and it's awesome. But yeah, this is definitely awesome. I'm enjoying it a lot. Let me see here. Let's see. Tracks and recordings. 200 vocal tracks whittled down to 150 for this one, for the tracks and recordings. Like overall, is that what you mean that they've done? Oh, this song. I've only heard it with Cole McGuinness. He sings it in Old Norse though. We checked out one of his, didn't we? Like a week or two ago, if I remember right. I can't remember 100%. Different, definitely awesomeness. Agreed. Neat video effects on this. Yeah, the effects are definitely awesome. I should listen to the bass gang more. We've checked out. This is the third bass gang that I've gotten to check out. We checked out Hooked on a Feeling, which is the one that's dropping tomorrow with Tim Faust. So if you want to check out more, wait for that one tomorrow. And then I checked out one of their performances from Aladdin. I think it was Friend Like Me. I think that was the name of the song, but I can't 100% remember. Somebody would definitely have to remind me if that was the name of the song. But yeah, this is the third one I've checked out. I think they're very talented. It's really awesome. Can I just request a song or do I have to do something else? Reister, welcome in. How are you? There's a link in the description for the whatchamacallit, the request form. You can check that out there. Yeah, if somebody beat me to it, there you go. Claudio, also welcome in. This is all green screen again. Yeah, I was pretty sure it was on green screen, but even then it still looks awesome. Yeah, I have to imagine they're not performing in front of a volcano. You see a volcano on the right there. That would be insane if they were though. If they were just like, you know what? I see an active volcano. Let's go film. That's perfect. That'd be wild. Ekaterina is Russian-born Canadian, opera trained. Yeah, I can definitely hear some range with hers. I don't think she's gotten a real chance to let loose in this yet. I have a feeling she will, but we'll see. Yes, Colm, a song with Jonathan Young on the Warframe song. Yes, I do remember. And then there was the violinist in that one as well. Hi, Claudio and Rystar. There is a Google documentation. Yes. Just requested a song, but I forgot to put username. It's me. Hi, me. Just requested it. Cool. Excellente. Redeem Daily check-in on Twitch. Thank you very much for that check-in. I had to turn off the bot because it pops up in my headset, but it doesn't pop up on there, and it was just kind of annoying in that regard because y'all can't hear it. So it's like, it is what it is. So I turned the bot off, but it'll be on for other streams. It's fine. I finally remembered to turn it off. Anyway, yeah, this is definitely awesome. Let's go ahead and get back to this. Also, her earrings are awesome as well. I don't know what those are really supposed to represent. Some kind of ruby or something, but definitely awesome. JP, welcome back. Let's go ahead and get back to it. Thank you for the daily check-in as well. Here we go. It just sounds cool. Dang, the whole range here. Yeah, there's some great harmony throughout this. Awesome. I don't know. There's just something about like hearing the replay at the end of the video. It's just awesome. With the unfortunate, like really cut off like quickly, like thing. That's unfortunate. But yeah, I mean, throughout this, definitely awesome. They have incredible range together. Just all of the members of the bass gang, like they have like a decent amount of range even through the bass. They're hitting some higher notes as well. And then bringing her in with her vocals, she's able to hit some super high notes. And like I want to say they had her voice layered over with hers, and so it created a harmony effect with her. And then she also got to harmonize with members of the bass gang as well, which is really cool. But yeah, she has some super high notes at especially when they're doing I'm not exactly sure what that. It's not like humming, but the noises that they're making. Somebody would just have to tell me what that is. I don't know. But what they're doing throughout that, like they have great range throughout as well with that. The effects that like we got to see, like all of the different faces on the screens as well. Each member got their own like dedicated screen for a few seconds, which was really cool. And then I kind of missed it when it showed them, but when it showed her, there was like a shadowy figure. Oops. It was like a shadowy figure doing stuff, and I don't know if that appeared on theirs or not, but I did notice that. And then we got a moment where everybody just had this like silhouette pop up for a few seconds, so that was definitely awesome as well. But yeah, like just all of the faces that popped up on the screen, that was definitely awesome. Like it gave you a visual representation of who was like participating during that, and it kind of felt like everybody had like this layering effect on their voices as well, which is definitely awesome. But yeah, that was a fantastic performance. I like that. Did I drop that one in chat? I can't remember. I did. Okay, cool. I did. I remembered. We are also done with the ad break on Twitch, which is cool. Let's see. Have you heard the epic metal version of Hoist the Colors with Colm, Jonathan Young, and Bobby Bass? It's super cool. I have not. The one video we got to check out with Colm and Jonathan Young, that was the only one I've gotten to experience of them so far. So I have not gotten that, unfortunately. Let's see. Goes hard. Agreed. Yes. JP, thank you for reading in second. Let's see. I have another request, not as a priority one, though, but just as one if you want to react to it. Yeah, so you can, on Twitch, you can click on the link that's pinned, and you can put it in there. I can't promise we'll be able to get to it because we have a good number on in the list already. You know, we can't always guarantee we'll get through all of them, but if it's there's a chance that we'll get to it. Let's see, and the break's over. Least obvious lie. I mean, I would hope that the ad breaks over. Column, not Colm. Yeah, my bad. I remember now. I knew I was mispronouncing it. Okay, so we did that one. It's definitely awesome. I liked that. That was number 3. All right, so while I'm here, L-Bots. I don't know about L-Bots. Let's go ahead and get this link. So this is the next one we're doing. So this one was sent in by Jim. So this is Jewel Foolish Games. Let's go ahead and check it out. I'm wondering if I should leave captions on or not. What do y'all think? Should I leave captions on if a video has it, or should I leave them off? I'm gonna let y'all decide on that. Column is a great hugger. Random comment, I know. I mean, you know what? Learning about musicians and their things that set them apart, I think is pretty cool. I personally think it's all right. All right, so what do y'all think? Should I leave the whatchamacallits on, or should I turn it off? I say leave them on. Lyrics are important. They are important, yes. My only thing is, while I'm trying to like focus on the video, I inadvertently read, and I may miss something. That's my only like thing that I think about, but I don't know. We'll roll with it. We'll see what we can do. Let's go ahead and check this one out. Here we go.
took your coat off and stood in the rain. You were always crazy like that, and I watched from my window. Always felt I was outside looking in on you. You're always the mysterious one with dark eyes and careless hair. You were fashionably sensitive but too cool to care. You stood in my doorway with nothing to say besides some comment on the weather. Well, in case you fail to notice, in case you fail to see, this is my heart bleeding before you. This is me down on my knees. These foolish games are tearing me apart, and your thoughtless words are breaking my heart. You're breaking my heart.
I like the violin. It's a nice addition.
You're always brilliant.
I'm gonna pause real quick. We're pretty much halfway through, and I'll back it up anyway. It's fine. So yeah, she's got a great singing voice. I want to say I may have heard a Jewel song. I don't remember. I don't know. The name Jewel sounds familiar. I'm sure I've heard at least one, but definitely does not. This song specifically does not sound familiar. But yeah, she's got like a great singing voice throughout. There was like moments where like she's got some harmony as well, which I'm making assumptions, but I think they did a layering effect with her vocals, so she's harmonizing with herself rather than somebody else singing with her. I could be wrong. I don't really know. But yeah, it's really cool when they do that. And then like throughout this, it started with piano, and then like it was like a gradual buildup with the instrumentation. You add a violin and a couple other instruments throughout this. It was a buildup, and there was like one moment where like when she started singing, there was like some sadness in her emotion, and then as it gradually built up, there was like a little bit of passion and maybe a little bit of anger in there, and I feel like you can hear that in just how she's like bringing out her voice, and like there's some power behind not a lot of power, but a little power behind the vocals. But yeah, it's really cool. And then there's this like interesting blue tint on the video, so it kind of just makes everything kind of look a little bluer. But like the horse that was there, and then like all of the people that were there as well. I'm not exactly sure what's happening in the video, but it definitely sounds like whoever the song's about, like she's like still wanting to be with this person, but like this person's like not treating her the best, and it sounds like she's hoping that it'll all work itself out basically. But yeah, definitely a really interesting video, and it's a really cool song. Yeah, let's see. Where did I leave off? He does a lot of video game music, as in writing and performing. That's awesome. You go either way with the subtitles, right? Hey, from the north of Ireland. Randy, welcome in. How are you? A lot of strong women videos today. Yeah, we definitely, for sure. So far, yeah. Sometimes YouTube captions get very messy. That is true. So far, I think we're pretty solid on this. the Longest Johns have a couple of videos where they sing some of their songs, but change the lyrics to whatever YouTube thought they sang. We got to see one of those last week, I think, where it was kind of just making fun of YouTube subtitle or closed captioning. It was really interesting. That's what Oasis Reunion Tour did to my wallet. It tore it apart. The fun thing to watch YouTube translators caption English to English. Her voice gives me goosebumps. Man, you would love I Love You by Fontaines DC. Hopefully I pronounced that right. You should check out Deidre Shannon. Interesting. Name kind of sounds familiar, but I'm not sure why. Just submitted one. Genre is electric folk. Interesting. Scepter Man, welcome in. How are you? Jewel was a relatively big name years ago, but I've never paid her attention, to be honest. Well, we're all paying attention today, for sure. Yeah, let's go ahead. Oh, every time she says breaking, I get the feels. Yeah, let's back it up to that. That way we can hear when she says it again. We'll get the feels. Let's go ahead and check out the rest of it. Here we go.
Breaking my heart. You're always brilliant in the morning and smoking your cigarettes and talking.
Sounds like the sadness has already passed.
Your philosophies are not Baroque moved. You loved Mozart, and you'd speak of your loved ones as I clumsily strummed my guitar. Well, excuse me, guess I'm mistaking you for somebody else, somebody who gave a damn, somebody more like myself. These foolish games are tearing me, you're tearing me, you're tearing me apart. And you're
Yeah, you can hear the emotion where she says tearing me. There's like a bit of shakiness.
You're breaking my heart. You took your coat off and stood in the rain. You're always crazy like that.
Yeah, it sounded like she kind of like got past the sadness throughout the first part of the song, for at least for the most part. At least like for a portion of that, like it, like there was a bit of like maybe resentment at one point, like when she was talking about how like he went for the cigarettes and stuff. Like it seemed like there was a bit of resentment at that point. But then when she got back to tearing me apart, like the sadness like kind of came back a little bit. But it's like she's kind of, I get the feeling she's kind of just like overcoming all of the feelings that she had for this person. At least that's what I think. But yeah, like we get a bit of drums throughout that as well, and there was like some really cool like drum tapping with the cymbals that was happening. It was really subtle, but I picked up a couple of moments of that, and I definitely thought that was awesome. And yeah, the violin throughout that I think was great as well. Yeah, I was kind of expecting like I don't want to say necessarily explosion of like instrumentation there, like just this burst of energy, but maybe a little more intensity, but it never happened, so it kind of subverted my expectation a little bit. So I always think it's really cool when music does that, when it just completely subverts your expectation of what you think is going to happen. And I think that's like the great thing about music. But yeah, definitely awesome. Let's see. Tearing, not breaking. I meant, yeah. Because like when she said tear, like there was like the shakiness when she was saying it. It was like really like there was like a lot of emotion in that. Let's see. I am fine. Nice. Love to hear it. All the sadness. All the sadness. Exactly. So let's go ahead and mark that one off. Let's see. All right. Time check is 5:20. Man, that went fast. All right. All right. So next we have Aleatorio. We can play it. Yay. Sometimes Aleatorio submits music and YouTube doesn't like us playing it, and it upsets me. And I'm like, man, I want to be able to check it out, and we can't. It bums me out. All right. So this is Memento Mori, the most important thing. Is that the one? Did I grab? No, I skipped Aleatorios. I'm sorry. I was like, that didn't look like the same thing. Hold on. There we go. There we go. Okay. So this is Rita Lee. Let me back it up a bit. Okay. So this is Rita Lee and Tutti Frutti. Ovelha Negra. Hopefully I pronounced that right. So it doesn't mention anything about Tutti Frutti in the description, but it does right here. So Aleatorio, if you're here, is Tutti Frutti like the name of a group, or is that the name of an artist? I would definitely like to learn a little bit about that if you have any information. I think you said this is from 1975, if I remember correctly. Let me get this up. The group. Okay, cool. Yeah, sorry. I forgot to put you're right. Thank you for the reminder. I always forget. I don't mean to. All right, so the group's name is Tutti Frutti, and they're performing with Rita Lee in this song. All right, so let's go ahead and check it out. Here we go.
Levava uma vida sossegada. Gostava de sombra e água fresca. Meu Deus, quanto tempo eu passei sem saber. Foi quando meu pai me disse, filha.
It definitely has like that 60s, 70s classic rock sound to it.
Ovelha negra da família. Agora é hora de você assumir. E sumir, baby, baby. Não adianta chamar quando alguém está perdido, procurando se encontrar. Baby, baby, não vale a pena esperar ou não. Tire isso da cabeça e põe o resto no lugar.
Okay, I'll go ahead and pause it real quick. So yeah, throughout this, there's some harmony happening. So I don't know if there's somebody else singing from the group, or if it's just Rita Lee and in some of the past performances we checked out today, where it was just a layering effect. But there's definitely some harmony happening throughout this, and like it just I don't know, throughout this song, like it just has this like more uplifting like melody throughout, and it's more of an acoustic performance. I can't remember all of the performances we checked out from Rita Lee, but I feel like and correct me if I'm wrong, Aleatorio, but we've checked out some where they were like very energetic and stuff, where like they had electric guitar and like a bunch of different instruments and things like that, and like it was very very energetic. So if I'm remembering right, by comparison, this is like much more relaxed. And if that is the case, and I'm remembering correctly, this is like, you know, it shows, you know, great versatility as musicians, to be able to do like different ranges of music, and I think that's awesome. But yeah, I definitely like with some of the higher guitar notes, like it kind of just reminded me of the Beatles a little bit. Just a couple of those strums, and I was like, man, it kind of reminds me of the Beatles. I couldn't tell you exactly which songs, but maybe something like Strawberry Fields or something. I'm not sure exactly which song I was thinking of at the time, but something like that. But yeah, like her vocal style is definitely awesome throughout this as well, and I'm definitely enjoying it. See the lyrics? Yeah, let me go ahead and get those pulled up. Let's see. Make sure I type in the title correctly. Yeah, because we saw the song Sade. I remember that one. Lyrics English. Do we have our favorite website, Genius? No, don't have it. That bums me out. All right, this says English translation number 2. All right, so the song translates to The Black Sheep. I was living a peaceful, nice life. I love to enjoy my easy, laid-back life. Oh Lord, how come I have lived so long without knowing the truth? That was when my father said to me, "My daughter, you're the black sheep of the family. Now has come the time for you to respond for your acts, and to get out of here, baby. It's pointless to call for help when you see yourself lost in the way." Trying to find out who you really are. It's useless to be waiting for, oh no, get this idea out of your head and put order in the rest of your life. That's all that's here. So I don't know if they repeat, because I know some songs they repeat, or yeah, I got no idea, because we still got 3 minutes of song here, so I'm not sure what else is happening here, but that's all that was there. So it's the black sheep. So she's the black sheep of the family, basically, throughout this. Makes sense. All right, let's go ahead and check out the rest of it. Here we go. That was like a crazy drum beat. I don't know, there's just something like really easygoing about this song. I really like the guitar solo. And we're ending with the fade out. There was a moment when the solo had started, it almost sounded like it started fading out and then it kicked back in. So I don't know what happened to the audio there, but it dipped for a little bit. And I thought that was really interesting. I don't know if that was intentional or not. It's a very long fade out too. Okay, there we go. I was like, is it gonna end? I can't tell. But yeah, throughout, like, we get like great instrumentation on the piano and the acoustic guitar, and we get like this really cool drum beat at one point as well. I definitely like that. And then yeah, like the electric guitar kind of just came out of nowhere because I don't think that was played throughout the entire song up until that point. So I wasn't expecting that at all. So that was definitely awesome. And then, yeah, I was thinking about the lyrics and everything. Like, it kind of just has this mellow, uplifting feel. And then, like, looking at the translation, like, her daughter or her father said just to, like, get out of here, respond for your acts and get out of here. But I don't know. It kind of, maybe she's just happy to get away, I guess. I don't know. That's kind of what I'm thinking. But yeah, definitely a really chill song. I thought it was really cool. Let's go ahead and X that out and get to the next one, because it is 5:30 and we've only checked out 5. I feel like I'm a little behind today. I mean, I did start a few minutes late, but even still. All right, so let me go ahead and get some of these other ones up. We'll do that. All right, so now we're in the right order. So we're on Du's song. Hey, why are they all playing? This is very rude. Hey. And see, that's what happens when I don't stop them. Well, apparently, they all just start playing. Rude. Anyway, what was I saying? I don't know where I was. I have no idea where I was. So we're just gonna go back to this is Du's submission. This is Will Wood, Memento Mori, and it says the most important thing in the world right here. Okay. Everybody good? Because give me a bit of a startle, not gonna lie. Just everything popped up all at once. I missed it. Had something urgent come up. Hopefully everything's all right. Actually, before we do this, I need to get some water because I'm out. So let me go get some water, and when I get back, we will do Du's reaction. Okay, I have returned. Went to YouTube to listen. Cool tune. Nice. All right, let me drop this one in real quick. So this is the one that we're checking out right now. The cats were freaking out. I gave them a snack before I started, hoping that would tide them over. But I guess if they don't hear the can of the canned food, they're like, dinner hasn't happened yet. We need food. I don't know. Anyway, so this is Will Wood, Memento Mori. Let's go ahead and check it out. Here we go.
One day you'll look up at the ceiling above. If you're lucky, you'll be surrounded by the ones that you love. When the lights in your eyes fade,
Very clean
and life
vocals.
flashes by. One day you're going to die.
Okay.
One day you'll sleep and you'll never wake again. Heaven, hell, nirvana, nothing, no one knows how it ends. Rest in peace or pieces and won't even know why. One day you're going to die. Read your horoscopes, your palms and tarot cards. But either way, your destination ain't very far. You could drown or choke or burn or be hit by a car. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. But something will eventually. One day you'll look back at the life that you led. No more future left to fear that you'll have the past to regret. But your worries will be over if you truly realize one day you're going to die. Take it away, Ham.
All right, we'll pause real quick before we jump into what I'm assuming is about to be an instrumental solo. I don't know. That took a turn. Was not expecting this to be about death necessarily. I was like, man, like this is like very like upbeat. It's kind of got like a jazz feel to it and everything. You know, it's like great, like clean vocals and everything. And then takes a turn. We're singing about we're all gonna die one day. Like it's inevitable, basically. But he's kind of got like an optimistic like sound about it. I don't really know. Just like throughout this, like yeah, it just definitely has this like old style to it that's definitely interesting. It's just like a really interesting combination with the topic and the music itself. He also has a little bit of like energy at times throughout this performance as well with his vocals. Like you hear that little more oomph on certain portions. So that's definitely awesome as well. So yeah, definitely interesting. Hard to say if I'm enjoying it just because it's like that threw me for a loop. But yeah, it's definitely interesting. Let's see. Rule 1 of Cats. Yeah. If they're expecting something, it needs to be consistent. I get that. Rule 2 is they will eat your corpse. You're not wrong. Truer words were never spoken. But something will eventually. Will Wood is an impeccable producer. So yeah, like I'm guessing not only did he like, I'm guessing he's not only singing this, but he also does other like music production and stuff. That's really cool. My cats are the same. I'm getting Tom Lehrer vibes from this one. At first, I was getting I forgot who does Piano Man. Blanking on that Billy, is it Billy Joel? Is that who does that? I can't remember. I was kind of getting that like vocal style. Yeah, Billy Joel. I was getting that vocal style at first, and then he added some like power behind this and kind of went in a different direction from that. So I thought that was definitely cool. I will say I don't know who Tom Lehrer is, if I'm even pronouncing that name right. I'm sure I'm not. But if I'll take your word for it. We'll go with that. Let's go ahead and back it up a bit. Let's go ahead and check out the rest of this. Here we go.
One day you're going to die. Take it away, Hank.
Got the ragtime piano style going. It also kind of reminds me of like an older TV show, like the credits or something.
In the fabric of time and in the vastness of space,
Like a 70s TV show.
amounts to nothing in infinity's face. At most a couple generations will remember the ways in which your life never mattered. So who cares if it's a waste? Well, one day you'll be not even a faint memory.
Took a step up, wow.
To fall and leave from your family tree. Your legacy's not yours to see, nor is your unity. And you'll never know what it all means. But you'll be at peace before you sleep if you just keep this in mind. That everything and everyone goes with the passage of time. So whether it's cancer, murder, or suicide, one day you're going to die. No need to fear those planets. Here you won't be alive. Try not to think about it. One day you're going to die, and there's probably nothing after. One day you're going to die. So if you only have one chance, you ought to try your best to live as you like. One day you're going to die.
Oh, it was live. Okay. Got a hyena in the crowd there. Interesting. So yeah, it took a step up with the energy, and like we got a key change and just like amped it up with all the instrumentation closer to the end there. Like put like some real like oomph and power behind his vocals there too. Obviously some heavier topics for sure, talking about death, but I guess he like approaches it, you know, like it's a really hard topic, but he approaches it with like a comedic style, so it's a little easier to talk about, I guess. I guess that's what we're going for here. So is he like a comedian musician? Because I know there's like a number of those. So is that the kind of style we're going for with Will Wood? That would be my guess. Let's see. Tom Lehrer was an American musician. He died recently who played piano and sang very clever and funny satirical songs. I know I'm pushing my time, but can you pull into the intro to the 2018 demo version? I guess so. Let's see. 2018 demo. Couldn't look into that briefly. Won't do too much of it. I'm guessing it's this one right here. If I had to guess. Not quite a stand-up comic, but a performer through and through. Okay.
Thing that
Just kind of started. The studio intro is great.
now there is one thing that keeps my head above water when things are getting tough, when I'm feeling like I'm too weird for this world, just like a permanent square peg in a permanent round hole, like I'm permanently clawing my way up the side of the bell curve and sticking my flag in the peak and sliding my way back down over and over and over and over again. When I feel like I'm in this cycle of hopelessness, I'll never go anywhere, I'll never amount to anything, I'll never be anyone, whenever I feel like there's no way I'll ever get out of this mess alive. There's one thing I keep in mind that really just makes things just swell.
Swell.
And I think it's worth setting a reminder on your phone every half hour. Go for it, man. Put this thing on your phone. Just, never forget it. Keep it in mind at all times. It's one fact that just makes everything awesome. And if I just tell you what that thing is, it's not really going to translate. So I wrote this song, which I hope gets the point across, because God knows I wouldn't be able to, just babbling at you like I'm doing right now. So. Anyway, this is a song that I like to call the most important thing in the world.
Interesting. Yeah, so there's a bit of an extension on that, so that's definitely pretty cool. Yeah, definitely a very interesting performance. He has great vocals on throughout the. Hello, can I hit green? Thank you. Why am I struggling with that? Good Lord. And yeah, just there was this sense of uneasiness with his little extended intro. Like he knew what he wanted to say, but it's like he didn't want to give away like what the song was about, in case people hadn't heard it yet. So that definitely makes sense. Let's see. He has a song. He has song titles like "Poisoning the Pigeons in the Park" and "We'll All Go Together When We Die," both sung in a very cheerful way. That's a really cool style. I coming from like never heard it, having heard that before. It threw me for a loop. But I think if I had a chance to hear like a few of them, it would definitely be like, oh, I think I can get into this. His studio intro is great. I have a bracelet with Memento Mori and beads that I got at his concert. That's pretty cool. Okay, so I think I got these right. I hope I did. Yes, okay. And then this one, you gonna show me or? It doesn't matter, it's there. And then title track. There we go. Okay, so we have the next three. So this first one is from a Dose supporter. This is... I'm going to butcher this, and I'm sorry. Ling Tositse? Tosaide? Segure. A 7 Days Wonder. I got that part right. I know that. But the name itself, I am sure I butchered, so I do apologize. Recently we discussed the Titanic. That is true, we did discuss the Titanic. He pokes fun at himself quite a bit. I think that's like he has a great style for that for sure. It's just, to be fair, that's the first time I heard it, so I didn't really know what to expect, and it just threw me for a loop. But like I said, I feel like if I, got a chance to sit down and listen to more of it, I think I could, wrap my head around it a little bit easier. I did pronounce it right, somewhere in there, yeah. So yeah, this is a Dose supporters submission. Let's go ahead and check it out. Here we go. I like that bass. All right. Some great energy throughout this. A sense of build-up happening. Go ahead and pause that. I thought we were further. I actually wasn't sure where we were at in the song, but we'll back it up a little bit anyway. So yeah, the singer's vocals throughout this, like during the verses, I feel like, maybe not even the verses, just at times I feel like it's a more subdued performance, and it's a little bit of a higher key than I was kind of expecting the vocal position to be. And then like a little later we get the power behind the vocals, so like definitely like at first I feel like maybe there's a little bit of shyness there, and then just kind of lets loose with it a little bit, and I think that's definitely awesome. And the instrumentation through that, like just starting with the bass, that was definitely awesome. Like just throughout all of this, the instrumentation's fantastic. The bass, the guitar, the drums, like the bass is very prominent throughout this, and I definitely like that. I really like when like a bass guitar is able to at least stand out, because like a lot of the time the bass kind of gets drowned out and it's kind of disappointing when that happens. Like you can maybe hear like, I don't know, like 3% of the bass, you know, in some songs, and it's mostly there to help like accompany the beat throughout with the drums. But when the bass is very prominent, it's obviously noticeable, but it's definitely like appreciated and things like that. But when the bass is like the primary instrument, I mean, that's something else entirely. It's definitely awesome. But yeah, like throughout this, it's definitely awesome. I'm enjoying it. Let me catch up. Sky is here. Welcome in, Sky. Okay. Let's see. Where did we leave off? And if you played happy music when it was drowning and people sliding down. I do get that. Hey chat, hey Ace, hey Sky, welcome in. Hello fellow mod. How do you do, young people? Let's see. If that AI was for me, or Owl? Owl? Is that Owl or AI? That's not my, oh, I see. That's not my name, just part of the word alv, which means elf. I prefer being called Pyrola. Yes, that is Pyrola. You're on my turf. Thanks for clarifying it. I'll be more careful. And yes, that was meant for you. I'm glad we were able to fix that. Stop doing things with my right arm. It's in pain. Yeah, I can imagine happy music to those Titanic scenes would change it a lot. Yeah, think of Titanic and then the Betty Hill song. Like combine those two, that would just be a time and a half. Let's see. Oh yeah, the 2024 album remaster has all different song titles. That's crazy. He pokes that fun at himself quite a bit. Yes. Okay. Got the erased vocals. Unravel, I mean. The lead vocalist and guitarist of the band made Unravel. Oh, cool. So yeah, that would be why it kind of has a somewhat similar style. That makes sense. Just found him on Google, same guy. So like the lead guitarist and vocalist, is the same guy. If you haven't before, please listen to the second half of Tokyo Ghoul OP Unravel. Is that the same Unravel that Ado performed to? Is that the same song? Because if it is, I did check that out. I think that was the first Ado performance I checked out. Yes. Oh, also, did I drop this link? I don't think I dropped it. Whoops. I'm sorry, guys. I effed up. The live cover she did. Yes. Okay, cool. I got it. Yeah. So yeah, I have heard that, although I have not watched Tokyo Ghoul. I'm gonna be honest, chat. I don't watch a lot of anime. I watch Dragon Ball, Yu Yu Hakusho, and then a couple other episodes here and there. That's about it. So I'm extremely casual, and honestly, I feel like there are some people in the chat, JP, that should probably encourage me to watch more. Or she did. Yeah, it was definitely a great performance. She put so much energy and enthusiasm into that. I actually got to react to another Ado performance with Chai Shai yesterday. That'll eventually come out. And I showed her that performance, and yeah, it was definitely awesome. Have you managed to push through to the good half of DBZ Abridged? I've watched DBZ Abridged, like all of it, and including the stuff they did for Totally Not Mark for the Boo Bits that they did. It was a shame they didn't get to do the whole Boo saga, but I'll take what I can get. Anyway, let's go ahead and check out the rest of this. I'm pretty sure I hit back at least once. I'll do it again just to be on the safe side. Here we go. Ooh. It sounds like a guitar. I mean, it is a guitar solo, but it sounds like it's kind of far away. Yeah, there's great energy throughout this. That was a big step up. All right, we got some harmony happening. All right. That was awesome. I always love when instruments cut out and it's just vocals for like a brief moment. It's a cool vocal echo at the end there. It was building up at the end and then it just cut out. I was kind of sad about that, but because it just makes you want more, you know. But yeah, like we get like a massive step up instrumentation. Like we get the electric guitar coming in and just all these different sounds coming in as well. And then like we get kind of a step up with the vocals as well. But even then, like it's only like brief moments like here and there. And then like at other times the vocals are about the same level as the instruments, so they kind of drown out the vocals just a little bit. But I mean, I think the point is it's supposed to be like a more like subdued performance like throughout, and then at small little bursts we get like this like like energetic vocal portion. At least that's what I'm guessing. I'm not 100% sure, but I think that's what they were going for this. But yeah, definitely awesome. The instrumentation was fantastic. Like I said, that bass was like it was just so good. But yeah, definitely like that. Welcome. Let's see, I'm back. I left while I waited to be closer to my request. Welcome back, Michael Jackson. Yeah, that's the way to do it. Skip everybody else's and only be here for yours. That's what I heard about that. I'm kidding, but yeah, we'll keep moving. Let's see. Fucking Sky. Damn it, Ace. Stop causing yourself pain. Listen, I'm trying, but when you have a dominant arm that you do a lot of stuff with, like pick things up and like throw stuff and everything, and all of a sudden you have to stop using that arm, it's kind of difficult. I'm trying. It's like it's really hard to stop doing something like that. Let's see. Noise. Yeah. I was here for a few others that are not mine. Right. All right. Let's see. Where are we? We did this one. All right, so that was number 7. All right. So the next one. Ow. You should not be hurting. That's painful. All right. So the next one is Cheddar. This was sent in by Morellin. Chrysalis 2. Hopefully I pronounced that right. That is a very white album cover. I'm not a huge fan of bright colors like that because it's masochistic to an extent. That's why I go dark mode with everything, you know? But yeah, let's go ahead and check it out. Even though this one started playing for whatever reason before, let's go ahead and check it out. Here we go. I like how heavy it is. Again, like we get the bass that just stands out.
Something said in my head, feeling empty again. Never felt this scattered love. Heard these voices. I can't take it anymore. Right there, break my bones. I want you to sing yes. So don't kill since I
I love the guitar distortion throughout this too. I like how echoey the vocals are. Okay, pause real quick. So yeah, I mean the instrumentation throughout this is fantastic. It's very heavy. Like we have a little bit of guitar distortion. We get moments where guitar gets to shine. We get moments where the bass gets to shine. It's definitely awesome. I love that. And then the vocals, like there's this like really interesting like echo effect on it. And I definitely like that. Like it fits really well with how like crystal clear the instrumentation is throughout this. Like it just definitely fits for some reason. And there's even like some vocal harmony happening throughout this as well. I definitely like that. Yeah, I mean, this is fantastic. I'm definitely enjoying this. I also forgot to drop the link. I'm sorry. I keep forgetting to do the thing. My bad. But yeah, definitely enjoying this. Let's see. This is a band from Spain I saw live last year. They only have one album out, and it's pretty good, in my opinion. If this is like any indication of how the rest of the album is, I like this. This is the kind of music that I like, how like gravitated towards for like a really long time. Like this genre of rock. So yeah, definitely enjoying that. Let's see. Ace be throwing. I throw so many times. You know. I do. You know how many runs of Pokemon I've thrown? So many. Which I mean, we might be doing a Pokemon run next Tuesday during the celebration stream. That may or may not be what the poll is. You know, those colors that are in the poll, they may represent specific games from specific generations. You didn't hear that from me. I didn't say anything. What? I don't know what we're talking about. Anyway, we have an ad break coming up on Twitch for in a few seconds, so I'm gonna wait just a little bit before we jump back into it. Let's see. I like this one too. Yeah, it's definitely awesome. I kind of want to check out some more, so I might sit down and check out some more of this. But guys, you got to pick green, gray, or white. Fuck knows what gray is. I mean, if I had put that what the actual thing was, it would have been super obvious. You know. Wait, I'm an idiot. Okay, I mean, if you're gonna say it, then it is what it is. So, wait, are you saying that because you didn't know what the game was? Yeah, I got it now. Okay, because I saw the ad thing disappear. I was like, man, I was stalling for the ad break to start, and it hadn't started yet, and I'm like, ah, man. I mean, if it did get paused, then I guess I could just jump into it, but I didn't want to. Sometimes the Sari bot, like it's really cool and everything, but it kind of jumps the gun a bit in terms of predicting when the ad break's gonna happen. I guess I can just start it, you know. I was about to say, let me just start it because I'm getting tired of stalling, you know. I just don't want anybody on Twitch to miss out, you know. Like that'd be mean. Let's see. Yeah, I get it now. Well, I'm glad that you get it, you know. I don't know if anybody else is gonna get it, you know. I couldn't say. Now the ad started. Yeah. All right. Somebody on Twitch let me know when the ad break's done, because it said the ad break is finishing now, but I mean, we thought the ad break was going to start a little while ago and it didn't, so I don't know. Which version of Gray, 1 or 2? There's only one for the Gray, you know. It's, what are ads? Done the ad. All right, cool. Yeah, JP over here bragging about like not having ads because he's subscribed to the Twitch channel. That makes sense. What is the poll even about? Okay, so but we'll get back to this in a second. So in here, no, let's move the chat. We have a poll right here. I'm leaving it up to you. Pick one. It may or may not have something to do with next Tuesday at 2 p.m. CST. Hint, hint. Pokemon Run, things like that. You know, there's a green, there's a gray, and there's a white. For those who don't know Pokemon games, you know, these a lot of the Pokemon games were different colors for a while, and then they ended up going with different things after that because I think they ran out of colors. I don't know. I'm not sure why. So, you know, if you think about the golden age of Pokemon, you know, there could be a 3, a 4, and a 5 in there somewhere. I don't know, you know. I mean, I could just go ahead and say what it is, but I feel like that kind of just ruins some of the suspense a little bit. Maybe. I don't know. Anyway, let's go ahead and get back to this. But yeah, definitely go ahead and vote if you haven't already in the Discord. And if you don't know how to get to the Discord, the links are below in the description. And then there, I think you do exclamation link tree for or socials, exclamation socials for all of those. I don't know, something like that on Twitch. Anyway, let's go ahead and get back to this. Here we go. You know, there's a bit of Tool in this, especially right here. I think that's what I'm hearing. I like those heavy riffs. Yeah, very Tool and very Lacuna Coil. I know the pieces fit. Man, it was just a build-up. That is great. Solid. I was wondering if they were building up to something else. Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely like hearing some Tool influence and Lacuna Coil influence throughout that. I think that's why I was like gravitating towards it because it just had that power behind it and everything. And yeah, I was thinking, I forgot what the name of this song is, but is it Schism? Is that the name of the song that I'm thinking of? I know the pieces fit. But I was hearing that, especially like in the later portion of that. But yeah, definitely awesome with the instrumentals for that. And the vocals are great too. Like the great harmony throughout that. And there's just this really interesting like echoing effect that they added to that. Like it sounds a little more like unrefined, but at the same time like super refined. It's just it's a weird concept, but I like it. Let's go ahead and mark this one off. There we go. All right, so number 8. All righty. Yeah, very toolish. Exactly. All right, so this one is from Lost One. Is this a... Oh, this is not. Okay. I was thinking this was going to be a Geometry Dash, but I don't think it is. It might be. I don't know, but the last couple have been, if I remember right. So this is Origami Angel. It says the title track. I'm guessing that's the name of the song. That's interesting. Interesting title. But yeah, let's go ahead and... No, it's not. It's not GD. Okay, yeah. It's not GD, right. All right, cool. Let's go ahead and check this one out. Here we go. Very upbeat, very energetic.
Sometimes it gets hard to be alive, and you know that better than I do. Sometimes you need somewhere else to go, somewhere that nobody.
It's got that pop punk sound.
No one will find you. But if you want to be somewhere, you don't have to be alone or strong or anything at all. Maybe you don't have to be back on your things and we'll move to somewhere city. If you want to be someone that you never have to hide or keep bottled up on the inside, maybe you can set it free. Just come with me and I'll show you somewhere city's waiting for you.
Oh. Just a massive step up all of a sudden. Okay, crazy. Just like stepped it up. First things first, I forgot to why is the link like that? That's weird. Forgot to submit the link. My bad. Did the thing again. Yeah, throughout this, like it definitely has that pop punk sound with the instrumentation and the vocals and everything. So it has this like great like upbeat, energetic performance about it, and then it just takes a step up with the instrumentation where everything's in like double time and everything is just crazy. You definitely don't see that coming at all, and it's definitely like adds like a level of like energy that I was not expecting for this, and it's definitely awesome. I also like the album art. Like the band's name is right here. It's the street sign. The song's name is the title track, and you have Somewhere City. Like it's really generic things like throughout this whole thing. I think that's really cool. Like it was just the title track, and then like it wouldn't. I feel like it wouldn't like mean as much, but like seeing it like accompanied with the album art, I think adds like a level that. It just kind of elevates, and I definitely like that. No, there we go. But yeah, definitely awesome. I think I heard this song before. It definitely sounds like something that you would like have like on your Spotify for sure. It definitely has that energy. One of the best songs I have ever heard. Interesting. That's kind of crazy. But yeah, I mean, with that energy that they put into that instrumentation. That was definitely awesome. Definitely enjoying it. Let's go ahead and get back to it. Here we go.
City's never far away. I'm telling you, I know that you will be the same. The same. City's never far away. I'm telling you, the secret is it's in your brain. Your brain. City's never far away. I'm telling you, I know that you won't be the same once you see how the sun hits the water at 6 in the morning on every single day. City's never far away. I'm telling you, the secret is it's in your brain. I know you're gonna stay.
I love the energy of this song. Yeah, I definitely see where you're coming from with this one. The vocals, I feel like at times didn't really stand out very much because I feel like the instrumentation was a little bit louder than them singing. But again, maybe that was the point that very well could be. But I feel like at the end, like the vocals definitely got like a step up. So I kind of missed the vocals during the first half, but I caught them a little bit more during this. And I feel like there was a bit of harmony happening at times, and there was a little bit of power behind the vocals as well. But yeah, just the instrumentation, the energy throughout this, I thought was fantastic. I definitely like that. Let's see here. But yeah, that was really cool. All right. All right, so that's number 9. Let's go ahead and get a couple more. It's 6:20. All right, we will do as many as we can. I can't promise, like I said, every single time, I can't promise we'll be able to get to all of them. It's basically a first come, first serve kind of thing. But we will do our best. We'll get through as many as we can. So we'll at least pop up these 3, and we'll see where we're at after that. Let's go ahead and get these loaded up.
Hello, everybody.
Goodbye. Okay. All right. First one is Ian. He already stepped away, went to work. But this is Vanessa Amorosi. Or Amorosi. Sorry. Vanessa Amorosi. Heroes Live Forever. This is at the Sydney Olympics opening ceremony in 2000. That's kind of cool. Let's go ahead and check this one out. Here we go.
Mesdames et messieurs, Vanessa Amorosi.
Ladies and gentlemen, Vanessa Amorosi.
That's a big stadium. I get there's a lot of people there, but I mean, it makes sense because it's the Olympics. Guess it's not very loud. Oh, I thought that was some really bad effect, but it's a flag. Okay. I thought it was some really bad water, like, graphic that they had going on, but it was a flag. Okay. See, from here, it looks like water, like a really bad effect. Oh, it's a screen, basically. Okay. That's interesting. All right, so there's like a choir performing with her. Okay. I'm gonna pause right there. We'll back it up a little bit. I am like she's got some like incredible range throughout this and everything. I am hyper distracted by this like cloth that they're dragging throughout the audience. If I was there and it was like dragged over my head for that length amount of time, I feel like I would feel so claustrophobic and I would be very upset. There's also people like twirling. I'm hoping they're lights and not lighters, because imagine if that had caught on fire throughout. Like, it just seems like a massive hazard, and it seems like a big misfire. It looks cool from the overhead shot, but from the crowd's perspective, it's got to be very annoying. I don't know, but yeah, like throughout this, it's a buildup where like she's got like some great vocals throughout, and then she puts some energy throughout like as the song progresses, and then like the instrumentation picks up as well, and then yeah, they're like I don't think we've gotten like a good shot of the stage. We've seen her a couple of times, but they're primarily just focused on this. So I don't think we've gotten like a shot of the orchestra or whoever else is performing this. I don't think we have. But yeah, I think she's doing a great job. They're not. This is I don't know what they were thinking with this. But yeah, she's definitely doing a fantastic job. Let's see here. Let me catch up on chat. I need my song to play. I'm literally falling asleep. I do apologize, Rystar. I am going as fast as I can. Let's see. Hey there, Ace. How long are you streaming? Good question. I'm not quite sure yet, but welcome in, Saiyan League. How are you? Yeah, also, whoever is holding the camera, they are not holding it steady, like, at all at times. Like, just some of those shots were horrendous. I don't know. Screen looks like floating water in person, maybe. She is singing her cheeks off, absolutely, and I hope we are talking about her face. I'm great, thanks. Hope you're well. With the exception of my right arm, yeah, I'm doing all right. About as good as I can. I just gotta remember to like not utilize my right arm as much as I usually do. At least I write with my left hand, so at least I can do some stuff, that it comes natural to me, Just I gotta remember to stop using this arm so much so I can recover. But yeah, definitely she's doing a great job. I don't know whose bright idea it was for this. I guess on paper it's cool, but I mean I don't know. I don't think they thought it through. I really don't. Yeah, you can definitely go ahead and submit a coffee if you want, because there are a good number of requests still in the works. So definitely take time to think about that. And let's go ahead and check out the rest of this. Here we go. Yeah, that range is incredible. Okay, so it is a little above the crowd, but still. Yeah, she has incredible range. She can hit some notes, man. The fact that she's staying in that range too. There's the orchestra, finally. Damn, she can hold a note. She collapsed. I mean, that was definitely a very long note. Like, she did a fantastic job during that. So yeah, we did get a couple more shots, you know, at least from the crowd's perspective of actually how high up that is. So it's not to the point where it's like hitting anybody. So at least there's that. So maybe they did think it through a little bit more than I initially gave them credit for. Valid. We did get at least one shot of the orchestra, so we got to see them performing as well, which I definitely wanted to see more of that. You know, I wanted to focus more on the music rather than the opening ceremony itself. So at least we got one shot of the orchestra, and then, you know, we did kind of get a couple more shots of Vanessa as well. So again, at least we got a couple of that. But yeah, I think she did a phenomenal job. I just feel like the ceremony itself kind of kind of overshadowed her performance a bit. That's all I think. But yeah, definitely like that. Let's see. Let's see. My God, her voice. Ace can only go as fast as a human can. Anyone complaining is just drunk on clown juice. What's clown juice? What is that? I mean, I'd appreciate it if it doesn't get pushed down by priority requests. I mean, yeah, priority requests do, you know, take precedence because, you know, people are paying for them. So her voice is competing with Mariah Carey, Whitney, Celine Dion, Adele, Ariana Grande. Yeah, all the big name pop artists. Yeah, 100%. And yet, I don't know that I've heard her name before. So I don't know if I don't remember if Ian mentioned much about Vanessa. I can't remember. But yeah, I definitely thought she did a phenomenal job. Would not mind checking out more from her. Let's see. All right, so this is Pyrola's. So this is The Longest John's Hanging Johnny. Who's Johnny and why are we hanging him? Also, oh, okay, so this is pretty recent. This is from about a month ago. Excuse me. From the 5th of our Pieces of 8 collection. So there was 8 of them during that EP. Okay. Let's go ahead and check this one out. Here we go.
Hello everybody, Robbie here from The Longest Johns, and it's great to see you. Now today, we were meant to be recording for our song Hanging Johnny, but sadly Andy and JD couldn't be here. Better things to do apparently. So instead, they have somehow found the time in their busy schedules to call in so that the recording can go ahead. Are you both alright?
Yeah, fine.
Right. Sorry we're not there.
It's an interesting way to go about it.
Well, should we give it a go?
Of course. Ready, Andy?
Yes. Has anybody got the key?
Oh, yeah. Here you go.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, there you go. Swapsy.
They call me Hanging Johnny. Away, boys, away. But I never hang nobody. So hang, boys, hang. They says I hang me mother. Away, boys, away. my sister and my brother. So hang, boys, hang. They says I hang me granny. Away, boys, away. And I hang me whole damn family. So hang, boys, hang. A rope.
Look who it is. What is this now?
Finally decided to turn up.
and all sorts.
Traffic.
Sorry, Robbie.
JD come lately. We've already started.
Oh, really?
Well,
okay.
if you guys are here, should we pop off?
Yeah, I've got some stuff I could be doing.
No. You two stay right there.
Fine.
You two shuffle in. We're carrying on.
That's
Keep
dim,
the
though,
camera
right?
rolling. Right. Andy, if you please.
Yeah,
Sure,
yeah,
yes,
sure.
I can.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, after you. Where did we get up to?
I think we got up to a rope, a beam, a ladder.
Great. Can I have the key?
Oh, yes, here you go.
This is a very interesting way to go about a music video. So yeah, at first it's just them on the screens, and then they walk in afterwards. That's crazy. Great harmony so far. I know we haven't gotten too much of the song so far, but what we have gotten definitely have great harmony throughout. And then I forgot. I know we've checked out The Longest Johns before, but it's been a minute, and I forgot who is who. But the one on the right with the glasses has a lower range than the other two, and I think the three of them combined, like, they have like great range with the vocals, great harmony. It just has a great sound overall. And I thought it was really creative how they started off on the screens like that, and then now we're gonna get even more vocal range and vocal harmony with basically like the recording that they had set up and everything. I think it's going to be really cool, so I am looking forward to that. And I do think it's kind of like funny with the key thing that they keep passing around. It's definitely a lot of fun. But yeah, definitely having a lot of fun with this one. Let's see here. This is a traditional sea shanty. There's a lot of people called Johnny and shanties. Why is that? Why is that even a thing? Yep, Andy and JD got cloned somehow. From left to right, Andy, Robbie, JD. Okay, thank you. Let me write that down because I'm going to lose that and I'm going to forget because I'm bad with names. Let's see. Andy, Robbie, JD. Cool, got that. Yeah, this is like a really clever way to go about a music video. I think that's really cool. Let's go ahead and get back to it. Here we go.
Oh, yes, here you go. A rope, a beam, a ladder. Away, boys, away. I'll hang ye all together. So hang, boys, hang. Well, I hanged a rotten liar. Away, boys, away. But I hang the bloody friar. So hang, boys, hang. They says I hang for money. Away, boys, away. But hanging so bloody funny. So hang, boys, hang.
Sorry, guys. Can we just pause there for a second? I think you're a bit flat in that bit.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, my.
That's the one. There we go. You got it. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Let's carry on. Here we go.
We all will hang together. Away, boys, away.
I feel like the harmony just took a step up.
It's all for better weather. So hang, boys, hang.
Yeah,
It's all right.
yeah, it's good. Pretty good.
Happy for you?
Good.
Yeah, I think that's pretty good. Nice.
Yeah, that was all right. That was
Nice.
good
Yeah,
job,
good for you.
everybody. Yeah. Let's get a brew. Tea?
Come on then.
Right.
Let's do it.
What we do now?
All right. Hanging Johnny, take one. Let's do it. Guys, where are you? Where have you gone? We said 11 a.m., right? Guys? You there?
this is the West Coast USA tour all over again. Damn it.
Is there anything else? Okay, wasn't sure. Just a very extended black screen. Yeah, I mean, I definitely like the comedic aspect of this as well. It like just adds a little bit of like, just, I don't know, just a bit of comedy to the song. Which I mean, yeah, it's a sea shanty and it has a great sound to it and everything. So like I said, I was gonna forget the names. So Andy, like he has a bit of rasp to his vocal portion. You know, he has like a decent amount of energy. And then Robbie and JD, when they bring in the harmony together, like theirs are relatively clean vocals. And then JD has like a deeper vocal style. Like he kind of alternates between that. And I think that's like a really cool way to go about it. And then yeah, like closer to the end, like the harmony kind of, it felt like it enhanced a little bit, and I thought that was really cool. So who was the fourth guy that appeared on the TV? Again, that was like really creative, like because you think it's just a screensaver, you know, just the bouncing thing, but it turns out it wasn't. So kind of unexpected, and I think that's really cool. But who was the fourth dude in there? Because I thought it was just 3 people in the group, but I guess not. Legit adding him to Spotify. Yeah, for sure. Again, forgot the link. My bad. There we go. And there we go. Got it. Okay. Let's see here. Lovely, silly people. I love them to bits. For context, Robbie had visa issues when they went to the U.S., so he wasn't allowed in. That's not the first time that we've heard about some visa issues. I think we heard that with Mark Martel when they went to Chile. I think that was 2022. I think that's what it was. That's crazy. They had him record some stuff so he could join some songs as Robert singing on an iPad. That was Rob. Oh, okay. So like, yeah, I just had a bit of a different style, like hairstyle and everything. Okay, so that makes sense. I get that. But yeah, definitely awesome. Like that one. Nope, don't do that. All right, 11. All right, so we are checking out Billie Jean for the 100th time from Michael Jackson's submission. Let's go ahead and check out this Billie Jean home demo. Here we go. Definitely a different style, okay. So how many like iterations of the song did he go through before he got to the final like version? It sounds like it's like gradually coming in. And his vocal style is different as well. Like it's a little bit lower than what I'm used to hearing. The harmony portion's a little bit higher, which is, I feel like a little more like what he usually does. But I do think it's really cool how he harmonizes like that. Also, was this like the original demo? Get a little bit of guitar in there. Go ahead and pause real quick. So yeah, like it sounds like more of like a demo compared to, you know, the final product and everything. Even the the instrumentation just sounds a little less refined. His vocal style, like I feel like it's a little bit lower than like the final version of the song, like the official version of the song. So I guess he was still trying to figure out his range and everything. It does sound like the harmony portion is very, very close, if not like right where the finished version is. I think I'm not 100% sure, but it definitely sounds like it is. And then we had like a brief instance of guitar strumming in there as well. So I'm guessing he was playing around with the instrumentation throughout this, like trying to figure out how he wanted to arrange the song. So definitely awesome to hear, like how a song like came to be, and just like hearing like a really early iteration of it. I think that's really cool. That's like one main reason why I love how like some bands, like they'll keep either close to everything or they will keep everything, and sometimes they'll release some of the stuff. Like Linkin Park, over the years they've pretty much released nearly everything that they saved as like unreleased demos and things like that, and they'll put them on these albums and they'll release them over the years. And it's really cool to hear like demos of like the finished versions of the songs and everything, especially how recently we got Meteora 20th edition. We got to hear, I think it was 10 or 11 out of the 13 tracks had demos, and like 2 of them didn't. So I don't know if that means that those 2, that's just how like they were originally written and everything, and they nailed it on the first shot, or maybe they were just saving those demos for another time. I don't know, but it is definitely awesome when artists do that. But yeah, let's see. Also, Michael Jackson. I'm just poking fun. Like I said, this was like the 100th time, but I was just making fun. I was just having a little fun. That's all. Vice City song. So Billie Jean's in Vice City. I see. I didn't really. I don't think I ever played any Grand Theft Auto game like at all. So I guess it's really cool that it's in there. I have to go. Have a great week, everybody. Morellin, thank you for being here. Have a great night. This is a third take. This is what it would sound like if it was made in 1979. Yeah, there's kind of like a slight disco sound to it, I guess, like with that beat. I can kind of hear that, so that's definitely awesome. Let's see. I'm gonna head to bed now. Glad you enjoyed the madness. This was an 81 demo, so a year before the final Billie Jean version came out. Okay, so this wasn't the like original demo or anything. This is like, they made some tweaks here and there, and this is just where they were at the time. Okay, that's pretty cool. Well, at the time, disco was popular. And I mean, when you look at decades in terms of music, you say the 80s, but 80s music hadn't actually started yet. It's still like stemming from like what was in the 70s. They're bringing in some sounds from the 80s, but haven't really gotten there yet. So yeah. Oinker, thank you for redeeming third. Very, very cool. MJ's song had a bit of disco. Yeah, I can definitely hear that for sure. Let's go ahead and check out the rest. Here we go. I don't know, there's something about his voice while he's singing this, because like he did have a slightly higher range, but there's just something about hearing it at this level that I like. Yeah, even the vocals sound a little unrefined. It's not as polished as the final version. Even some of the instrumentation too. Like some of the levels might have been a little bit higher. I do like the guitar in this. Definitely sounds awesome. Something about that guitar riff. It's got a great funk to it. That's not guitar, that's bass. The bass, sorry. Also, how long is Billie Jean, like the studio version? Because this is almost 6 minutes. Is it about this long, or is it a little bit shorter? Because I can't remember. Also, did Michael Jackson ever play instruments, or was he just, like, did he just focus on vocals? Did Michael Jackson have kids? I feel like I heard something like that he had a couple of kids, but I don't remember. I'm guessing that like went into another song at the end there. It sounds like it was like transitioning to another song. But yeah, that bass throughout, like whoever was playing the bass guitar during that was fantastic. And like it was really cool that we had this like extended like instrumental portion as well. I definitely like that because you said it was about 3 minutes. But yeah, definitely really cool to see like, you know, where a song evolved from and everything. I definitely like that. Let's go ahead and do that. All right, so it's a little before 7. All right, we'll do these one at a time. I'll see where we're at. So we'll do Reisters real quick. And then we'll kind of gauge like my energy levels because I can feel them starting to dip, but we'll see. I'm not going to start yet, though. Not going to start yet, though. Stop it. Bad YouTube. I got to catch up on chat. You really love the bass. The polished one was cut to about 3 minutes. There's an album called Thriller 50th. It was made after he died and has some demos for the Thriller songs, including Billie Jean, Beat It, and more. That's pretty cool. Excuse me. I know Paris Jackson is one of them. Jesus. Excuse me. There's an album called, yeah. Yeah, so that was really cool. Yes. No one reacts to him. Sam Barber. Okay. Very cool. I am looking forward to this. So yeah, so this is Reister's submission. This is Sam Barber, Music for the Soul. It's a live performance. He's outside somewhere, not really sure where. Let's go ahead and check it out. Here we go. The name Sam Barber sounds familiar. I don't know why.
this ain't the bar song you wanna hear, but I make music for the show. And every empty glass you see on the ground, just another little note.
His vocal style is similar to Anna My Cancer, right?
That's where I find my thoughts, but I promise you don't wanna know.
Very
No
similar.
matter what I think, I'll always be weaker than from the man I've grown.
I did see the cut in that, but it was still really cool. Okay, so he's playing all the instruments throughout this. That's really cool.
And I've learned that money don't blend well with fame. Just hope that these words help someone someday. And I know it ain't perfect, but it's paving the way. Oh, I'm saying this is music for the soul. Oh, this is music for the soul.
I do like how they're showing all the instruments like this in different screens. That's a great way to go about it.
Well, I know this ain't the hope you were searching for, but I'll still whisper hello. This one's for the broken man with a shaky hand all alone. And I guess I spend the rest of my nights for the rest of my life on my own. And I know this ain't the bar song you wanna hear, but I make music for the show.
Pause real quick. So yeah, it's really cool seeing him play 3 different instruments. So we had an acoustic guitar, an electric guitar, and a bass. And it's really cool how we visually get to see him play all 3 instruments throughout this, whether it's just the one screen or they split screen it and we get to see all 3 of them, or a combination of all 3 or something like that. Is definitely really cool. And the setup that he has is just 2 mics. He's got his laptop and he's got a speaker, and that's really it. So it's a very minimalistic setup. He's outside, so it's it's got this like calming presence about it, which is really cool. I definitely like that. And yeah, his vocal style is strikingly similar to Henning Mai from Anna My Cancer, right? Where he's got this like really soulful like vocal style. It's very deep. He's got like a lot of rasp in there, but there's power behind it too, and it's definitely awesome. And I feel like it's like on the same level. Like if Henning Mai sang in English, I mean, he does sing in English, but I feel like this is like the English Henning Mai. I think that's awesome, though. I definitely like it. But yeah, this is fun. You might recognize the name from the song Indigo if you've heard that. I do see that over to the right of the video. Actually, it says Indigo Sam Barber featuring Avery Anna as a cover. Funnily enough, that you mentioned that. I also, because it did say live performance, it didn't say it was a one take, so I was thinking, oh, that's interesting, like, there's cuts and stuff, but I mean, officially it did not say it was a one take or anything like that. So, also the time like difference here, I guess either a cloud was passing by or this is like a different time of day. So that's really interesting as well. I would not have noticed that if I hadn't backed it up. So definitely cool as well. But yeah, let's go ahead and check out the rest of this. Here we go. I'm gonna guess he did all the parts with the electric guitar, and then he went back with the acoustic guitar, did all those parts, and then went back with the bass. Just hope that these words help someone someday. I know it ain't perfect, but it's paving the way. Oh, I'm saying this is music for the soul. Oh, this is music for the soul.
guess I spend the rest of my nights for the rest of my life on my own. And I know this ain't the bar song you wanna hear, but I make music for the soul.
Definitely well done. I definitely like this. Like it's there's not like a lot of energy behind it. It's kind of a calming song, and it goes along with just being outside and everything, which I think is great. And like not only that, but I mean it's music for the soul, so you really feel it as well. So I definitely I think it's great. Great vocal style, great instrumentation through this. I definitely like that. Where are we? Okay. All right, energy levels are dipping gradually, so I think we're gonna do one more, and then maybe we'll call it there. So this is from Claudio. Oh, you're not supposed to be playing. I'm trying to read a name, my guy. Come on, YouTube, stop it. Claudio Vieira. Hopefully I did not butcher your name. I do apologize. So this is Radiohead, which I haven't checked out in a while. How to Disappear Completely. Boo. What do you mean, boo? JP, do you want me to sleep through? Like, I know yours is next, but do you want me to, like, just kind of half-ass it? I don't want to half-ass a reaction. I feel like that's rude. I'd be disrespecting your submission and everything. That wouldn't be cool. Sure, half-ass it. We'll see. We'll see. Stereo body? What is stereo body? I don't know what that means. I'm going to bed now. I've been up for too long. Great stream. Only discovered you today, and you seem like a great guy, but late. But yeah, late. Makes sense. Yeah, time changes and all that. You gotta love the time zones and all that. It's great. But hey, glad you were here. We typically do this weekly. Next week won't be doing that because I'll be celebrating 5 years on Twitch. But typically, I think going forward, it'll be on Tuesdays and I may back it up a little bit just because, yeah, we do have some people that join in that are on the other side of the world, and it's nighttime, and it's not fair to them. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, have a great night. Yeah, let's go ahead and check this Radiohead song out. How to Disappear Completely. Here we go. It's like a ominous sound accompanying an acoustic guitar. Excuse me.
That's not me. I go where I please. I walk through walls. I float down the living.
There's a bit of sadness to Tom York's vocals.
I'm not here.
But I feel like that's like that, at least for the couple that I've heard from Radiohead. It's like that a lot.
I'm not here.
I do like how it's a gradual build-up too.
I'll be gone. The moment's already passed. Yeah, it's gone. And I'm not here. This isn't happening.
Some interesting instrumentals here.
Not I'm not
Okay, pause real quick. Yeah, so it's gradually building up as the song progresses. Like it just started with this really ominous sound. I couldn't really pinpoint like where it was going, and then just bringing in the acoustic guitar and just some of the other instruments as we progress, it adds this, I don't know, like this calm, maybe a little bit of sadness throughout, to like combined with this uneasiness in the background. And I guess like maybe that's just like kind of going along with, you know, like he doesn't really feel like he's here or anything like that. I don't know, like, or just wanting to disappear. Maybe it's just like negative thoughts and things like that. But yeah, his vocal style, like throughout this, like there's like a hint of sadness throughout, I feel like, and it's definitely interesting. The album art, I can't help but feel like it's from Lord of the Rings, where you see the mountains in one of the shots, and you see the beacons being lit during, I think it was Return of the King, where the beacons of Minas Tirith have been lit, and like all of the towers, like they all become engulfed in flames to act like a warning symbol, so that Rohan can answer the call for Gondor. I don't really know, but that's kind of what it looks like to me. It also could just be volcanoes, you know, like it could be this, because this looks like snow, but this also could just straight up be volcanoes. I don't know. This could just be ash. That's what it looks like to me, though. I don't really know. Let's see. Hello, good evening. How are you? I'm from Brazil. I'd like to know, do you react to Brazilian music too? We do, actually. Aleatorio is also from Brazil. Submits a good number of Brazilian songs from like the 70s and 80s, surprisingly. So yeah, we do check those out. I will say we're probably not going to add any more to the list tonight, just because I've been going for over 3 hours, and like I could listen to music all day long, but stopping and talking about, you know, the music and then starting it up again, it's way more exhausting than you think it is. But yeah, welcome in. We do this like every week, and I think we're gonna make Tuesday like the official day, just not next week, but the week after we'll start it up again. And it starts around 4 p.m. Central, but I might actually back it up an hour just to give people that are on a different portion of the planet an easier time to check it out, because some people it's already 2-3 o'clock in the morning, and you know they were barely able to watch their submission before they had to go to sleep. So that's what I'm like currently thinking about. But yeah, I think this is really, really awesome. It's a really great piece, and I say we go ahead and get back to it. So here we go. And see, now we have like violins coming in. So all these different instruments coming in. And there's more power behind his vocals too. Everything's progressively getting louder. It's a bit chaotic too. Just making sure there wasn't anything else. So yeah, I mean, it was just this build up throughout, like adding more and more instruments as the song went on, and like we added violins and orchestra. I feel like, and just there was a bit of chaos in there as well, and it just got louder and louder, and then all of a sudden everything kind of just cut out, and it just got it got pretty quiet at the end. So yeah, definitely wild how they went about this. And yeah, Tom's vocals got even louder and louder as well. He added more and more power as the song progressed. But yeah, definitely awesome. Oh, I can imagine it must be quite tiring, but I started following and set my music. When it happens, you react without any problems. My English is not that good, so if I said something wrong, sorry. No, you're good. I got all of that. Okay, so we are going to do one more tonight. JP said I can half-ass this one. So we'll see. Okay. So my energy levels have dipped pretty low. I got to get some food. I got to feed the cats too. So this is the last one. This is Maps. I'm sure that's YouTube. What the hell, man? Rude. I'm trying to talk and YouTube's just like, no, fuck you. Okay. All right. All right. So this is JP's submission. This is Maps. Does it stand for anything? Because I mean, they're all caps. So I don't know if it's like an anagram for something. I don't really know. Definitely would have to let me know. But the song is Worlds Apart. Let's go ahead and check it out. Here we go. Definitely has that folk sound to it. Great harmony. That bass, that beat coming in, that was really cool. Bringing in a fiddle, I think. Yeah, I see what you're talking about with the electronic.
Nothing else could worlds apart. Leave waiting on the coast. Be forever for tomorrow. And tonight just hold me close.
It's either a fiddle or a violin, but I feel like with this it would be a fiddle. I do like how it's a build-up to the electronic part. And also the whistling throughout. Definitely awesome. Yeah, just all the elements they had throughout that, the whistling, the harmony that the vocalist had, I thought was really cool. And then it's either a violin or a fiddle. I'm not really sure. I feel like it would be a fiddle with folk music, but it could be a violin. I'm actually not really sure what the difference between the two is. I don't know if like there's like a sound difference or if it's just a style. I'm not really sure. I've never really looked into it, and I've never thought to ask about what the difference between a violin and a fiddle is. But yeah, like just all the elements that they brought into this, the beat, the EDM. That yeah, I say like the electronic, but the EDM portion they add to this, I think is really cool. Definitely awesome. Also, I did not drop the last couple links. I'm sorry. I don't remember if I dropped Sam Barber. So I'm gonna drop a couple of links. So this was the Sam Barber, the live performance that he did. Let's see. This is Radiohead. Where's OBS? Come here, OBS. And then the one we just checked out. Where'd you go? This one. I'm gonna go ahead and green that out as well. Okay. That way I don't lose my place. Not that. I want that. There we go. All right, so this was JP's submission right here. Okay, so that's all of them. Now let's catch up on chat. I legit found them through Spotify Weekly and then went down a rabbit hole. That's fun. The genre is called electric folk. I think it's a mixture of folk music and EDM. That's wild. Let's see. Won't get to mine. Oh, it's late, so I will hop out. Well, CJ, thank you for being here. Do apologize we weren't able to get to it, but thank you for being here. Fiddle is just a violin played in country and folk music. Oh, okay. There's not like a major difference, I guess. Okay, that makes sense. All right, let's go ahead and no, I want this one. Go ahead and turn this on. All right, I'm gonna move over here for a second. All right, so really quickly, just going through. We're gonna rapid fire this real quick. Just a couple of announcements. So next week we'll not be doing a reaction stream. We're gonna be celebrating 5 years on Twitch. Just gotta pull up the thingamabob. There we go, and here we go. Not chat. No. So yeah, we're celebrating 5 years on Twitch. There is a poll in the Discord to vote on what we're doing. It's Pokemon related. I will say that. I'll just say it's one of the games that we're gonna be playing. I just won't say which ones. I won't say what they are, just to keep it a little bit suspenseful. So we got green, gray, and white. Gray may not actually be gray, and green may not actually be green. I will just say that. So that may be a huge hint as to what the games are. But they're Pokemon related, and it's gonna be a lot of fun. There we go. And here's the reaction schedule. I went over this at the beginning, but I'll go over it again really quickly. So we have, on Sunday, we did Sebnum Farah. It was Kenkiri Klari. Monday, which was yesterday, was Diana Ankudinova. It was her cover of Personal Jesus. Got to do that with Hermione. Today was Will Ramos, the singer from Lorna Shore. He covered Sleep Token's Chokehold. Tomorrow is reaction recap day. It's a couple of the reactions I take from the live streams and throw them up as a best of on Wednesdays. So tomorrow is the Bass Gang's Hooked on a Feeling. They performed that with Tim Faust from Home Free. Morissette, Fly Like a Bird. I forgot what the original, I forgot who she's covering in that one. But we'll might figure it out later. And Unlucky Morpheus, Black Pentagram are the 3 that are dropping tomorrow. Thursday is Rush. The song is Mission. Friday, The Warning. Their rendition of Enter Sandman. Did that one with Songbird. And then Saturday is The Beatles, Don't Let Me Down. That would be the live performance they did on the Apple Roof. I think it's the final live performance they ever did. I could be wrong, but I think it is. So yeah, but I think that's gonna be it for the night. I gotta go feed the cats because they're hungry and rest up because I got a week's worth of work ahead of me and things and stuff. Y'all have a great night. And I will see y'all later. Bye guys.